If you desire to transform your life, you must begin by transforming how you move through the world. Cease carrying yourself like you are damaged. Do not speak with the hesitation of someone who is unsure of their own thoughts. Quit living as if you require another's consent simply to take up space. From this day forward, conduct yourself as if you are the most capable person in the room and inhabit that reality completely. This is not because you have already achieved it, but because the road to excellence is paved by the decision to walk as if you already belong at the pinnacle. Even as you are still making your ascent, understand that no one is going to appear and grant you confidence. Strength is not distributed freely. The world pays deference to the individual who holds themselves in high regard, not for their accomplishments, but for the way they conduct themselves. When the future is uncertain, the majority of people wait for external approval, for the perfect opportunity, or for a feeling of readiness. A Stoic, however, understands a more profound truth, that reality itself bends to the will of those who proceed as if their success is an established fact. You do not wait for life to hand you a crown. You behave as though it is already upon your head. This is not an act of arrogance, but one of profound clarity. It is the clarity that comes from knowing your discipline, your suffering, and your quiet endurance have forged something indestructible deep inside you. Therefore, when you walk, let your posture communicate more powerfully than your words. When you speak, let your statements have the weight of stone, not the transience of smoke. When you step into a space, do not wish to be accepted. Understand that you are the force of nature that everyone else is watching. Behave as if you are the best, because this state of mind doesn't create delusion. It creates a formidable presence, and that is a fact that most people are not equipped to handle. They mistake humility for self-diminishment. They interpret silence as a sign of fear. But the Stoics knew better. Marcus Aurelius, a man who governed an entire empire, constantly reminded himself that his own power was hollow without personal virtue. Despite this, he never moved like a man enslaved by doubt. He ruled from his core because your mind, your inner citadel, is your one true kingdom. Do you grasp the meaning of carrying yourself like royalty in a world that pressures you to crawl? It is not about inflating your chest or raising your voice. It means being anchored, centered, and solid. Epictetus began his life in slavery, yet his soul was never owned by another man. Why? Because he acted as though he already had possession of the one thing that could never be taken from him, his character. When you act as if you're the best, you are not engaging in pretense. You are declaring war on the internal voice that insists you are not good enough. It is that voice that must be silenced if you wish to live in freedom. Because, in all honesty, you have known suffering. You have navigated pain that most people have never witnessed. And you shouldered it quietly, didn't you? You didn't advertise your struggles. You buried them deep within. That pain integrated itself into your being. It altered the way you walk, it fortified your voice, and it gave a certain gravity to your gaze. And while the world perceived someone reserved, what it failed to see was someone becoming lethal. Your discipline is your suit of armor. Your pain is the fuel for your fire. And authentic power, true power, is born in the exact moment you stop seeking it from others. Look at the world around you. It idolizes men who are loud and brittle. Stoicism, however, teaches you to be quiet and unyielding, to act like you have journeyed through hell, because you have. and yet to hold your head high as if you emerged from the flames purer than when you entered. As Seneca noted, it is not that we are given a short life, but we make it short by wasting time. You squander your time each day that you choose to play small, each day that you second-guess yourself. Each day you enter a room as if you are awaiting a verdict on your worth. No more. This life is a battle, and the field of engagement is your own mind. If you win there, everything else will fall into place. You have no need for applause. You have no need for followers. You have no need for anyone else's belief in you. You need you. You need to walk like a warrior for your own spirit, like someone who has already surveyed the battlefield and is at peace with any outcome. Pain, welcome it. Loneliness, withstand it. Defeats, shatter them. Because when you act as though you're the best, you cease to be reactive and begin to be commanding. You begin to forge your own path, not from a place of ego, but from a place of discipline. That cold, unrelenting self-respect that does not beg for acceptance, does not offer explanations, and does not flinch in the face of adversity. When Marcus Aurelius composed his Meditations, he was not trying to impress an audience. He was writing to his own soul to remind himself that even an emperor must be governed by a higher authority. That higher authority is your own internal law, your personal code, your unshakable standard that declares, I will not carry myself like a broken man even while I am bleeding. I will not speak as if I am lost, even when I am utterly alone. I will not navigate this world as if I am unworthy, because worth is not granted. It is chosen, and you choose it now. You act as if you're the best because you know intimately what it means to suffer in solitude. You know the experience of crying without making a sound, of losing without shouting in protest, of being underestimated, ignored, and betrayed. And after all of that, you rose to your feet again, perhaps with a limp, perhaps with scars, but you remained standing. That is what distinguishes you, not perfection, but the resolute choice to continue moving with power, even when no one is there to witness it, especially when no one is there to witness it. Do you want peace? Construct an inner fortress. Do you want respect? First, earn it from yourself. Do you want to be the best? Then cease apologizing for your ambition. Stop justifying your discipline. Stop dulling your edge to make others feel secure. The reality is most people are intimidated by the man or woman who acts with certainty. Why? Because it illuminates everyone else's indecision. Your strength exposes their excuses. Your composure reveals their chaos. Your silence makes their desperate need for validation embarrassing. Good. Let them feel it. Because while they are busy chasing attention, you are busy building a fire. While they are faking confidence, you are crafting something authentic. While they are talking, you are becoming, quietly, consistently, powerfully. That is the Stoic path. You do not shout about your greatness. You walk as if it is a foregone conclusion, as if it were decided long ago, as if it is already etched in stone, and you are merely fulfilling that destiny with every disciplined action you perform. But let me be perfectly clear, this mindset is accompanied by pain, by sacrifice, and by isolation. When you make the decision to act as if you are the best, you forfeit the comfort of being average. You give up the ease of playing the victim. You lose the companionship of the crowd. And that is a price that is worth paying, because the reward is freedom. The freedom from needing anything external to affirm your worth. The freedom from waiting for ideal circumstances. the freedom from being manipulated by fear, doubt, and the judgments of others. Act as if you are the best. Awaken each morning like your very life is on the line, because it is. Walk as if every step resounds with purpose. Train as if your body is the weapon you will take into every fight. Speak as if your words are substantial, not loud, not numerous, but heavy, controlled, and stoic. Now go forth and never again walk like a slave,